Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is the Toyota AFL Grand Final between Collingwood and Brisbane. These two teams have outlasted everybody else. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second prize. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. I think they'll do this comfortably. It may be close at half-time, but I think they'll power away after that, as we've seen them do a number of times this year.
Thanks for that, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. McInerney wins the first ruck contest. He's under close attention, turns it over in the middle. He's wrapped up, side bottom. Neal gets in the way. The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney showing his skills. Bailey. Terrific tackle.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Looking for some quick ball movement. Elliott! Kicks to space. McCluggage with a superb relieving mark at centre half back. Gardner ignoring the corridor for now. Dunkley makes position, gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Going for territory. De Goey attracted a crowd out of the congestion. He's suddenly a popular man.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
They're moving the footy quickly. Gardner fumbles it. They've given it back. Berry is calm in a crisis. Dunkley, he'll work all day. Ginnivan gets there first. He ran into a brick wall. That's an aggressive handball. McCluggage. The Pies on the ball now. De Goey, normally creative. Crisp. Heads for the pocket. Gardner tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Terrific forward pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. McInerney wins it. How will the umpire see this? Rinse and repeat. The two big men do battle. Neal, no easy exit. Side bottom. It's a desperate tackle. Starcevic only knows one way. Rayner, good build-up. The Lions under great pressure. Kicks inside the forward 50. Howe takes an excellent grab. Brings it out wide. Maynard at half-back. Searching kick. Pendlebury. Some indirect ball movement here. Cameron. Doesn't often waste it. Berry clears the area. Crisp. Onto the non-preferred. Good disciplined defence. Gardner. He's stopped in his tracks. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Andrews. He's run into trouble. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. McInerney with the tap. Dunkley. Bad error there. Not a lot of space to work with. Berry. Good tackle. That sloppy play closed him down. Neal met solidly. McCluggage. A bit of a panicked handball. Here's a chance to get it forward. What's he got on offer? McCarthy uses the body well.
He should put them on the board here. Just a question of accuracy.
That won't make the distance. Almost an accidental intercept. Dangerous place to turn it over. Danaher feeling the heat. No way through there, and they'll reset. McInerney with a deft tap. Hipwood cops some unwanted attention. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. No effective tap there. McInerney, they're playing for keeps. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Lost his radar there.
Gives it everything. Dunkley, within range, can make them pay. And 50 seems a bit harsh.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
It's there!
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Lions have opened their account. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. Side bottom. Payne couldn't quite. He's caught. McInerney. That's unusual. Lays it off. Howe. Delivers a long ball. Coleman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Payne lumbering after it. Blasts away. Howe read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Lipinski. He just dropped it.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Can he find a teammate? Lions. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Defence 101 there. Maynard. Solid tackle. Lipinski. Mitchell. Handballs it to nobody. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Side bottom. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cameron punches it out of the ruck. It's a tough game. McInerney got the handball away. Crisp accepted the invitation. Lipinski goes long. That's an impressive mark. Just has to hit a target. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Danaher in the right spot at the right time. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cameron wins it. Pendlebury. What can he manufacture? Side bottom. Going at his first, and he's got it.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
Good match so far. Cameron wins it. DeGoey navigated the traffic. Side bottom. Crunching tackle. Just had to get it out. Payne has it now on centre wing. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. No one got a hand to it. Cameron, crisp. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. McInerney palms it down. That's a bruising tackle. Elliott, what can he do with it? Penetrating ball. Andrews had it and lost it. The kick was ill-directed. Coleman, the Pies, have denied them the corridor. He's normally better than that. DeGoey, he's so good in close. Crisp, they might need to tag him. He's completely shanked it.
The non-preferred lets him down.
And they're away. McInerney takes a beauty. Normally delivers. That's a bit of a gift. Key contest coming up. Payne goes without it. You could see what he was thinking. Myercheck, desperate defence. Great tackling technique there. Cameron got his palm to it. Pendlebury, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. McInerney wins it down. Cameron, this is great pressure footy. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Danaher. This will be their first entry for a while. Can't take it. Cameron makes the kick look okay. Who's at home? Gunston looms large as usual.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. McInerney smashes it out of there. Dunkley can send them into attack. Lyons can run and carry. Maybe he could have gone himself, taking no chances at all. Howe leading from the front. He's set upon. Slick hands. Cameron goes goalward and he's off target.
The Pies have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
He's off. Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. They'll bide their time. The Pies have got out of jail. He might have thought about the corridor. DeGoey. Picking their way through. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Can he impose himself on the match? Myercheck. He's besieged. Cameron, one step ahead. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McInerney, the winner there. It's a hot footy. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Good ruck work. Pendlebury is a clearance beast. He'll feel that one. Side bottom. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind. Away he goes. Starcevic to bring it back in. Answorth has found some space. Can he hit a target? Second effort needed. McStay leads his opponent. Under pressure. Dacos fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's there!
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make a change already.
Neither side able to string goals together. Cameron, the winner there. DeGoey, side bottom. That has to hurt. He's got support. That's a give up. He's suddenly a popular man. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. McInerney slaps it out. Neal. Berry. Kicks inside the forward 50. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Into the pocket he goes. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Mitchell knew the tackle was coming. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Cameron palms it down. Neal absorbs the pressure. We've got another stoppage. Cameron gets his hand to it. Pendlebury, side bottom. He ran into a brick wall. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
It seems a quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues. It's been great to watch.
Terrific forward pressure. That didn't travel far enough. Lipinski kicks to a contest. Gardner after it. That's a bit of a waste. Farms it out. Crisp wins it back. He's wrapped up. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. McInerney gets his hand to it. Cameron, he's under close attention. Side bottom. How will the umpire see this? Crisp. He hasn't kicked it very well. Andrews taking no chances. Answorth needs a good decision. Only a behind.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Away he goes. Back into play. Answorth can keep it moving. Big ball to be won here. Howe with the big fist. Cameron attracted a crowd. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Good tackle. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Dunkley. Neal with an opportunity. Just needs an accurate kick now. Snap at goal. He's got great goal sense, but he's off target with that one. He's off. Quaynor with the footy.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger. It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Lions were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. McInerney palms it down. Side bottom. Terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. Cameron wins it. Has to be clean. Side bottom. Lipinski cops some unwanted attention. Pendlebury gets the kick away. Who's front and centre? Gardner. The Pies forcing them out wide. Not good footy there. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
He just needed to steady himself better before kicking on that occasion.
Starcevic to bring it back in. Answorth with a chance to run. His field kicking is normally first rate. Side bottom picks it off. That's poor kicking. He's made a hot start to this match. Cameron fumbled it like a cake of soap. He's stopped in his tracks. There's an argument for a free kick there. McInerney, the winner there. Cameron closed him down. We've got another stoppage. Rucks go at it. Neal. They're playing for keeps. Ashcroft. The fleet of foot will compete on the flank. Danaher. That's come off the side of the boot.
He completely miscued that.
Can they get something going? Crisp has a vice-like grip. Takes the logical option. Adams. Good kick. Mitchell. The Lions guarding the corridor. leaves it behind. Pendlebury, well done. Crosses the paint. Lipinski might fancy himself here. Moving the footy laterally. De Goey had his name written all over it.
Kicking at his first.
Leans back and drills it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The big men fly. Neal, he's run into trouble. They've bottled it up. No one got a hand to it. Cameron, that was almost handed to him. Crunching tackle, just shoveled it out. You can't question his commitment. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. What can they build here? McCluggage gathers on the forward flank. Ashcroft needs to be quick. They've coughed it up. No easy exit. Mitchell. He's generally a good kick. Lipinski. He doesn't waste many. Gardner got a fist in. I don't think he meant to smother it. They might be caught out on the turnover. To no one in particular. Lions getting their handball game going. Payne runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Lipinski, ever reliable. Pendlebury. Up and under. Andrews got to the fall. Can they keep the footy this time? Ashcroft working hard and being rewarded. Answorth, he's been busy so far. Payne. Good hands. McCluggage had some assistance. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
McCluggage throws it on the boot. Lions. Howe got in the way. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Crisp. That's a bruising tackle. Pendlebury in the thick of it as ever. De Goey. It's a tough game. They've put themselves under pressure. He's caught. Gunston. Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off. Dacos with the footy. Good work rate. What can they generate? Bailey takes an excellent grab. Kicks laterally. Dishes it off. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Had more time than he thought. Lipinski gets his kick despite the heat. Ginnivan on centre wing. Pendlebury. He's so clean with the footy. Cameron. He's set upon. The Pies can build something here. Towards the goal mouth. Not his finest moment. Goes laterally. That's a strong mark. And they're out of trouble. Answorth gets a good bounce. McCluggage by hand. Ashcroft. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Dacos runs onto him. Solid tackle. Howe. That's poor play. Harassed into an error. Cameron. Some people can't kick that far. Turned over. Crisp. Kicks to centre wing. Lipinski. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Mitchell. Gives the handball away. That's good aggressive footy. Ashcroft runs onto it. Sets up a foot race. Hipwood is always dangerous inside 50. He's missed.
This one might come down to who kicks better at goal.
Away he goes. Howe to bring it in. The Lions have won it back. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Danaher. Lions. It's a desperate tackle.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Delightfully done. Cameron. He's wriggled clear. Crisp. It's a high ball. Answorth wins it back. De Goey intercepts the hand pass. The defenders will be nervous. Payne. Side bottom. Running in support. Feeds it out. McCluggage mops that one up. The Lions should be able to clear now. Time to measure the kick. Ashcroft. Payne. He's suddenly a popular man. Keeps it low. They can turn defence into attack now. He's got an option in the centre square. Pendlebury. It's a hot footy. Mitchell can run, and that's a great hand pass. Crisp has found some space. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. Good vision there. Adams in the right spot. Cameron. Mitchell pounces. What a hand pass. Lipinski can just about have a shot here. Payne chips to half-back. Side bottom. Gathers. Felt the pressure there. They need a mark. And out it goes.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions have been cleaner with the footy, and it's one of the reasons they're in front.
No effective tap there. McInerney. That could prove costly. Desperate defence. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Cameron. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We'll have another ball up. McInerney, the winner there. He ran into a brick wall. De Goey. Bit of a nothing kick. McCarthy might go for a run. Danaher bombs it in. Hipwood wins the contest hands down.
Going at his second.
Hammers it home.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Good ruck work. Clever if it comes off. Mitchell. That's a quality hand pass. Lipinski. Ginnivan. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. McInerney, the winner there. Cameron, met solidly. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. No one got a hand to it. McInerney, he's under close attention.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Who was he aiming for? Danaher in some space on the wing. That's almost worth a kick. Ashcroft knew where the help was. McCluggage, he's wrapped up. Myercheck, desperate to win it back. McStay, Crisp, fighting hard. Sweeping handball. Ginnivan, McCreary. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. They'll need to be more careful than that. Andrews, under pressure. Gardner. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? McCluggage. The Lions have started well. Ashcroft. Good handball. Answorth. Well, that's not like him. He's besieged. De Goey. Centering ball. Gardner wins it back. Great mark. Answorth in some space now. Can they find a late goal? De Goey in the middle. Crisp sets a task for the forwards. Ginnivan made the footy his. Knew the tackle was coming. Quarter time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies won plenty of ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. McInerney had his measure today. Neal. Zorko. Looking to get it down there quickly. Dacos read that one like a book. Incisive handball. Maynard. A chance to clear now. That's an impressive mark. Not good off the boot. It must be his birthday. Zorko working at close quarters. Rich. They've got time to put the kettle on. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Side bottom. He's everywhere at the moment. Crisp got to the right position and hung on. The Pies might be able to start something. Mitchell. That's good vision. De Goey. Clever handball. Adams. Mitchell. That should be picked off. Hoskin Elliott is hard to beat one-on-one.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
This'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick, the difference.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
Away we go once more. Cameron looking for territory. Pendlebury, McCreary. He's not one to take a backward step. He's lost possession. He's run into trouble. Side bottom. They cannot keep him quiet.
Taking no chances there.
He's off. Starcevic to bring it in. Ashcroft. That one was always his. Who was the target there? Squeezes the kick. Dacos. Cameron. That's come off the instep.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Sets it up to a contest down the line. Poor footy there. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. De Goey. He's caught.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Danaher. He'll be sore in the morning. Hipwood. Got to get it on quickly. Cameron with a little bit of time. Drives it deep. Gunston. Too big, too strong, too good.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Cameron palms it down. Pendlebury closed him down. Lyons. Payne thought his way through it. Ashcroft all alone in the centre square. He'd like that one again. He stopped in his tracks. Pendlebury. McStay. That's a bruising tackle. Hoskin Elliott. This is good ball movement.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Away he goes. Back into play. Andrews on a lead. Starcevic. Side bottom. Got in the way. Now it's someone else's problem. Myercheck. McCreary. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
Took too long there and coughs up. It could have been a shot on goal.
McStay within range. Can make them pay. On the non-preferred. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. In the back pocket, Andrews goes very wide. Good thinking and good execution too. They'll contest in the centre square. Pendlebury gathers. Side bottom. It's a big kick Is it big enough? Hoskin Elliott marks and will surely convert.
This for yet another lead change.
Hoskin Elliott gets his second.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
Both sides have struggled to generate momentum so far. Neither ruck could get an effective hit out. McCluggage, it's a hot footy. He'll be annoyed by that. Solid tackle.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Ignoring the corridor for now. McInerney. It's a poor kick. Adams. That's not ideal. They could be vulnerable here. Why is he kicking it backwards? Andrews. Going for territory. McInerney fumbles it. Poor decision making there. De Goey wins it back. He's suddenly a popular man. McStay. Crisp has brought his own ball. He'll feel that one. Dacos. Searching kick. McCreary. It's a tough game. The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney wins it. Cameron. It's a desperate tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. Who can get the clearance? Berry. Starcevic. Doesn't often waste it. Howe read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. De Goey with a chance to run. What a game he's having. Crisp has a vice-like grip. They're moving the footy quickly and inside 50 goes begging. What's he got on an offer? They've turned it over. Out wide with the kick. Maynard. Kicks to space. Crisp. A bit of friendly fire. He's set upon.
Ball! Cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
That's sloppy play. De Goey. He'll work all day. Crisp. Another forward 50 entry. Gardner takes an excellent grab. Crunching tackle. McCreary. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
Missed the target by a long way.
That could come back to bite. It's a bad mistake. Away he goes. Mitchell feeling the heat. Ashcroft reads the place so well. Is anyone home? Cameron out of the congestion. De Goey. That's an aggressive handball. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Hipwood had his name written all over it. Ashcroft delivers it inside 50. McStay is calm in a crisis. Met solidly. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Good ruck work. Cameron cops some unwanted attention. McCreary. They've given it back. Quick kick towards centre half forward. And that's a letdown. Dacos. De Goey. Lays it off. The Pies look well drilled. McCreary. Comes over the top and holds on. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Gunston gets to the front spot. McInerney. He's besieged. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Neither ruck got a hand on it. McCluggage. That'll work. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Lions are really taking it to them today. The two big men do battle. De Goey, side bottom, Pendlebury. There goes the kick, inside the 50. Lions, Rich. That's skillful. Starcevic. Can he find a teammate? Berry. Good tackle. Got the handball away. Rich has time and space. Panicked under pressure. They're breaking down across half forward. Into the middle with the kick. McCreary. Some indirect ball movement here. Quaynor couldn't quite. Noble trying to find a path. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. McCluggage was afforded latitude. Towards half forward with the kick. Unable to get it inside 50. McCluggage making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Lipinski, Noble. Evades the tackle. Crisp. Long ball in. Time for the Crummers to go to work. De Goey navigated the traffic. McCreary. Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Starcevic brings it back in. That's a strong mark. Andrews, boot to ball just in time. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Desperate defence. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. McInerney with a deft tap. Berry on the same page as his ruck. Side bottom with half a chance. McCreary. Ginnivan couldn't burst through.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Myercheck. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
He's kicked it high. Pendlebury has it within range.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Penetrating ball.
He'd like to have that one back.
Forced to go long down the line. They've given it up. Normally delivers. No wonder coaches go grey. He might have done better. Rayner. He's under close attention. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cameron punches it out of the ruck. Pendlebury. He's wrapped up. McInerney. He's run into trouble. Starcevic. Zorko. He's so good in close. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Looking for two in a row. Howe wins it back. Great mark. Gives some ground with a handball. Moore. Can he get a kick away? Howe. That's smart play under pressure. No easy exit. This spells trouble in the forward pocket. Moore saw that coming. He'll be sore in the morning.
It's a hot footy today.
Good looking kick. Starcevic. An unexpected opportunity here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Who's at home? He's normally better than that. Moore in the right spot at the right time. Gunston, an ill-directed hand pass. Howe. Lyons wins it back. He's completely shanked it.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Side bottom is hard to beat one-on-one. Well played. His vision was excellent. Uses the non-preferred. They must tidy up their kicking. Can he impose himself on the match? Hipwood goes without it. Rayner. He's stopped in his tracks.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
He might have thought about the corridor. The kick was misdirected. Somehow released the ball.
How'd he get rid of that? Legally, says the ump.
Rayner gets to it first. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Second effort needed. That's a bruising tackle. Berry in towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving away too much space.
Underway once more. The ruck's superfluous on that occasion. Terrific tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Cameron showing his skills. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Starcevic gets in the way. This is great pressure footy. Closed him down. Crisp rolling the sleeves up. This will be their first entry for a while. McCreary is the man on the spot and is marked.
He'll fancy his chances.
Gives it everything.
Lost his radar there.
This has got danger written all over it. Payne read it well and claims the mark. Handballs it to nobody. Coleman can take some time and find the right option. Ashcroft, can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Absolutely amazing. McCreary attracted a crowd. He's got support off the ground. Cameron under pressure. Handball off was good. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Three goals apiece this term. McInerney is giving him a bath. Pendlebury, he'll feel that one. Dunkley. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. McInerney had his measure today. It's a tough game. Starcevic, Cameron. He's suddenly a popular man. De Goey, it's a hot footy. Slick hands. Lyons delivers to centre half forward. Howe heads them off at the pass. They'll bide their time. Maynard makes position. Can he hit a target? Crisp got to the right position and hung on. Gunston chops it off. Rayner set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only. He's off. Moore to bring it back in. Maynard working hard and presenting well. The Lions have denied them the corridor. De Goey after it. McInerney leads his opponent. Hand pass cut off. He's caught. Zorko popped up out of nowhere. Danaher snap at goal. He's got great goal sense, but he's off target with that one. Away he goes. Back into play. Maynard. They could be vulnerable here. That's not clever at all. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Just has to hit a target. Myercheck had it and lost it. McStay, solid tackle. Adams kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Coleman goes towards half-back. Can't take it. Side bottom. Gets there first. He's set upon. McStay. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Dunkley can run and carry. And they're away. Zorko farms it out. Good penetration on the kick. Defence 101 there. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Side bottom. Who's front and centre? Dunkley. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
And they're away. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Maynard. His field kicking is normally first rate. Elliott. Goes back with the handball. Maynard. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. McInerney intercepts on centre wing. Answorth. Dunkley. Takes the logical option. Rich. Starcevic. Howe saves the day. Maynard. The Lions guarding the corridor. Dacos in some space on the wing. Elliott manages to get off a handball. Side bottom, runs onto it. How will the umpire see this?
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Moving the footy laterally. Rayner. He's been quiet. It's come unstuck. Quaynor. Noble gathers. The Pies are good with their hands. McCluggage doing the grunt work. Hipwood. McInerney. Was that a legal disposal? Howe wins it back. Pendlebury. McStay. Goes long. Andrews is there in defence. Rich can get it and go. Well done. Dunkley. Delivers a long ball. Danaher. Rich can run and gun. The Lions looking ominous. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. He's generally a good kick. Maynard pushes into space and receives the footy. Can they get something going? McStay. Compounds the problem by giving away 50. Maybe he could have gone himself. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's got under that one.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Big ball to be won here. Mitchell couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Ashcroft. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Crisp heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Starcevic to bring it back in. Gardner had his name written all over it. The Pies forcing them out wide. Answorth can keep it moving. A good kick here and they'll be in business. They'll sweep this ball forward. Up and under. Leaves it behind. Howe gets back and should repel. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Dunkley. Danaher takes a beauty. Onto the non-preferred. Oh, what about that for a mark? Dishes it off. Dacos. He's been busy so far. Elliott has a vice-like grip. They've coughed it up. Good use of hands. Gardner. That's unusual. He'll be sore in the morning. McCluggage. No way through there and they'll reset. Cameron with a deft tap. He's besieged. Side bottom. Met solidly.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Kicks laterally. Step ladder time. Can anyone take a mark? Gunston fumbled it like a cake of soap. The Lions will go in ahead by 4 points, but they've got a huge challenge on their hands. Time to check in with Gary.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly, and it takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Important clearance here. Ashcroft, he's under close attention. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Crunching tackle.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
Sets up a foot race. McInerney throws it on the boot. Almost an accidental intercept. He's run into trouble.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
He doesn't waste many. McInerney. A bit of a panicked handball. Side bottom. Runs onto it. No easy exit. Maynard blasts away. Rayner mops that one up. He's stopped in his tracks. McCluggage going at his first, and he's got it.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The Lions have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. The big men fly. Lions, with some time, can set them up. Cops some unwanted attention. McStay, desperate defence. Myercheck, Adams, takes the hand pass. He's missed.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Coleman to bring it back in. The kick is precise. It's a high ball. Quaynor got a fist in. Howe. Terrific tackle. Lipinski had some assistance. Delivers it inside 50. They must tidy up their kicking. What a hand pass. Coleman. I don't think he meant to smother it. They've put themselves under pressure. Cameron. It's a tough game.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Clever kick. Dunkley. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Rich. He's off. He loves to run and carry. To no one in particular. Danaher. Good tackle.
That's holding the footy.
I've liked his game today. Answorth read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Rich, keen to get the ball moving. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They might be caught out on the turnover. Crisp, good vision there. Coleman, ever reliable. He'll feel that one. Delightfully done. Lipinski, normally creative. He's so clean with the footy. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Pies aren't getting full value for their inside 50s. They need to tidy up their delivery to give their forwards the best chance.
The Lions under great pressure.
The Pies will be scratching their heads wondering why they're behind when they're comfortably winning the inside 50 count.
McInerney is giving him a bath. It's a desperate tackle. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Lions were expected to give a good account of themselves today, but they're every chance of winning this.
Ashcroft closed him down. Adams got him away, attracted a crowd. Lipinski heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
Gets it to safety.
Away he goes. Coleman goes short with the kick in. Backs himself in. Time to measure the kick. Payne. By hand. Got to get it forward now. Towards the boundary line. Ashcroft. They might be out here. Is that holding the ball? Neal is a real pocket rocket. Solid tackle.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can they keep the footy this time? Pendlebury receives a neat pass at halfback. Cameron. Gardner intercepts the hand pass. He ran into a brick wall. Bailey. He's had little impact so far. Hipwood gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
This for number 3.
Two already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Cameron got his palm to it. De Goey, Mitchell. Well, that's not like him. He's suddenly a popular man. Keen to get the ball moving. Can he be the fire starter? Elliott working hard and being rewarded. It's a hot footy. It's there!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. McInerney had his measure today. Dunkley. Ashcroft looking to extend this margin. He would have been wrapped up if he'd taken it. Lyons. Danaher keeps it low. Didn't want to take possession. Got to get rid of it. Rayner. That could be a goal-saving tackle. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Who can get the clearance? Pendlebury. Poor hand pass there, and we've got to throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions have been cleaner with the footy, and it's one of the reasons they're in front.
Rucks go at it. Pendlebury knew where the help was. Side bottom. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The Lions can build something here. Banging to full forward. Not sure about that. Howe hunting the footy. Neal runs onto it. That's a bruising tackle. Not a lot of space to work with. Mitchell gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Lyons with a chance now. Bangs it long. Dacos gets a hand to it. Side bottom, leading from the front. He's got an option in the centre square. The kick was ill-directed. In the middle. Crisp has it now on centre wing. He's everywhere at the moment. Hoskin Elliott gets a good bounce. Can they turn back the tide? McStay, they're so strong one-on-one.
Kicking at his first.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Coleman, desperate to win it back. Terrific forward pressure. He's given it straight to the opposition. Good hands. Elliott, an ever-present threat. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. You don't often see that. McInerney knew the tackle was coming. It's no place for the faint-hearted. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there.
Oh, back in to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Good-looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Pies will not lie down. McInerney wins it. Neal, he's wrapped up. And we will do it all again. You don't often see that. He put himself in the line of fire. This is great pressure footy. Dunkley, Starcevic, bad error there. He's caught. We've got another stoppage. Cameron wins it. Dunkley, a model of consistency. Just had to get it out. Clever handball. Adams. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Side bottom. Needs to be quick. He's set upon. Starcevic didn't need to be asked twice. The defenders will be nervous. Rayner. Adams accepted the invitation. He'll be sore in the morning. Hipwood gets his kick despite the heat. Maynard tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Adams. How will the umpire see this?
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
It's been good to see both sides hitting the scoreboard. It's an enjoyable game of footy.
McInerney with the tap. Dunkley. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
That's a great reward for work ethic. We deserve that goal.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Cameron, the winner there. Dunkley. Lions. Look at the distance on that hand pass. What can they build here? Danaher. Crosses the paint. Rayner. That's almost worth a kick. Turned over. Mitchell absorbs the pressure.
Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot. He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This deserves a goal. He's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
He's off. Back into play. Dacos got to the right position and hung on. Pendlebury. Quaynor. That's come off the side of the boot.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
They're a big chance here. Pendlebury palms it away cleverly. Mitchell misses the target and it's out of play.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
McInerney wins it. Dunkley. Neal running in support. He's under close attention. Berry. He's stopped in his tracks. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Crunching tackle. Great tackling technique there. Cameron with a deft tap. Dunkley. Desperate defence. Ashcroft. He hasn't troubled the scorers and he won't with that effort.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Maynard can keep it moving. Searching kick. That's an impressive mark. Crisp. Good handball. Dacos. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Oh my word! Up and away!
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? McInerney clears the area.
Happy to concede a behind.
Away he goes. Coleman to bring it back in. Doesn't often waste it. Neal read it well and claims the mark. Payne. Ashcroft. They cannot keep him quiet. Dacos fumbles it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? No easy exit. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Met solidly. Zorko can run, and that's a great hand pass. Cameron, strong grab.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
He's off. Quaynor tasked with the kick in. Adams with a chance to run. The switch is on. Maynard has found some space. Probing ball. Pendlebury. Incisive handball. Maynard. Good kick. Elliott. Dacos. Bombs it in. Berry is calm in a crisis. Terrific tackle. Ginnivan. He's run into trouble. Side bottom. Elliott. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Big clearance to win here. Dunkley. Cameron. It's a tough game. Lipinski. It's a desperate tackle.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Out wide with the kick. Dacos takes an excellent grab. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. McStay. That's a quality hand pass. Pendlebury. They've got a problem now. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. Neal. The Lions under great pressure. The umpire will have it. McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. Cameron. He ran into a brick wall. Pendlebury. He's besieged. Mitchell gathers on the half volley.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Bit of a nothing kick. Not good footy there. Adams receives a clever hand pass. What's he got on offer? Pendlebury. That's a give up. Danaher feeling the heat. Cops some unwanted attention. Hoskin Elliott closed him down. The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney is giving him a bath. Neal. Ashcroft. Good tackle. Rinse and repeat. McInerney has rucked tirelessly. Cameron, he's been dispossessed. They're playing for keeps. Pendlebury has brought his own ball. Mitchell, they could be in front in a minute. Payne wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. And they're out of trouble. Coleman. Can he find a teammate? Payne. The Lions look well drilled. Coleman. They've got time to put the kettle on. Cameron couldn't quite. Adams runs onto it. Just shoveled it out. Pendlebury has it on a string. They'll go back inside 50 here. The Lions on the ball now. Dangerous place to turn it over. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
He bit off more than he could chew there.
That's skillful. Howe with the big fist. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Got the handball away. Mitchell. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Needed to be clean and wasn't. He'll feel that one. Pendlebury in the right spot. Thought his way through it. Elliott. That's a big play. Into the pocket he goes. Solid tackle.
Ball! Cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
That'll go close to the line. It's a dreadful mistake. Kicks to a contest. Andrews in heavy traffic. Dunkley. Gardner pounces. It's a hot footy. Neal. The Lions have got out of jail. Coleman is released by the handball. Kicks to space. Ashcroft. They'll compete inside the 50. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
Straight in front, should not miss.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Well, it can be demoralising to see these opportunities go begging, but it's just got to keep working hard to create them.
Quaynor goes towards half-back. Oh no, what's he doing? It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Dacos, what a work ethic he has. Rayner attracted a crowd. Berry, Danaher, loves the hard stuff. Cameron, almost an accidental intercept. Terrific forward pressure.
That's a big call. That's a big penalty because it will cost him a goal. He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Gunston with 3 now.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing match.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Rucks go at it. Crisp. That's a bruising tackle. Adams. Ginnivan. Payne chops it off. Gets the kick away. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Starcevic goes off the ground. Socket off the deck. The Pies have won it back. McStay, what can he do with it? On the non-preferred. Ginnivan gets to the front spot.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full.
Missed the target by a long way.
A chance to clear now. Dacos says thank you very much. He hasn't been himself today. He's normally better than that. McStay tries to slap it to advantage. He'll be sore in the morning. Ginnivan uses the body well.
Straightforward, you would think.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Coleman heads to the pocket. Andrews has charged into space. Normally delivers. McStay with the intercept mark. Who's at home? He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Must kick goal in a close match.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
That's a try for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
Who would know who's going to win this? Important clearance here. Dunkley trying to find a path. Ashcroft, he's wrapped up.
And he's done for holding the ball.
This will be their first entry for a while. Cameron at centre half forward. Can he impose himself on the match? Crisp knew the tackle was coming. Danaher, Berry. He's set upon. Lyons. That's come off the instep.
Bad kicking there, out on the foot.
He might have thought about the corridor. Elliott takes a beauty. That was almost handed to him. He's suddenly a popular man. They've given it back. How will the umpire see this? On centre wing. Not sure who the target was. Dunkley. Almost an accidental intercept. He just keeps racking up disposals. Elliott. McStay. Ginnivan. He's put the foot down. Heads for the pocket. Myercheck. Desperate defence. Look at him go. It's there.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
The Pies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. McInerney with a deft tap. Lyons. Ashcroft. He's caught. Payne. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Danaher on a lead. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Dacos wins it back. Great mark. That's not ideal. Second effort needed. Berry gets to it first. Centering ball. Danaher goes without it. He's stopped in his tracks. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. No effective tap there. Cameron, Crisp, squeezes the kick. Adams has a panic in front of him. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cameron showing his skills. Crisp. This is great pressure footy. Murphy. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Answorth in the centre square. Sweeping handball. Berry. Rich. The Pies have denied them the corridor. That might attract a pack. Maynard after it. That's poor play. Out of the congestion. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's under close attention. Gunston. Crunching tackle. Starcevic. Dacos. One step ahead. McCarthy gets in the way. Met solidly. Maynard. Boot to ball just in time. Elliott. Good looking kick. Rich read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Can he hit a target? Starcevic. Berry. That's not clever at all. It must be his birthday. Slick hands. Dacos in some space now. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Goes very wide. McInerney. Feeds it out. Starcevic. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's good to see both sides kicking goals, but the coaches will keep trying to find ways to restrict each other and make goals harder to come by.
Crisp, under pressure. It's a tough game. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Cameron wins the tap. Pendlebury only knows one way. Neal leads his opponent. He's run into trouble. Lyons farms it out. Ashcroft handballs it to nobody. Adams saw that coming. The Pies under great pressure. Pendlebury. McCreary. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in. Big clearance to win here. Cameron, he ran into a brick wall. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The two big men do battle. Berry, he's lost possession. Dacos cops some unwanted attention. There was nothing in it at half-time, and there's still nothing in it. We have a thrilling last quarter ahead. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
A grand final in the balance at three-quarter time. Exactly what we hoped for. We analyse statistics and game plans a great deal, of course, but to some extent that goes out the window now because it really becomes about finding one last huge effort, no matter how exhausted you might be feeling.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal, Starcevic snares the loose ball. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Hipwood gets to the drop, and they'll get the goal in the end.
To put them back in front.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
3 points the difference. The big men fly. Crisp, terrific tackle. Pendlebury closed him down. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. McInerney had his measure today. Berry gathers. Starcevic looking for two in a row. That's an impressive mark.
He'll expect to convert this.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Away he goes. Quaynor to bring it in. McStay had his name written all over it. The Pies have been gallant. Crisp had it and lost it. Mitchell feeling the heat. McCreary. Elliott under pressure. Hoskin Elliott with an opportunity. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Navigated the traffic. Ginnivan. It's a desperate tackle.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
They'll contest in the centre square. Can't take it. Crisp wins it back. Delivers to centre half forward. Defence 101 there. McCarthy. They're going hammer and tong. That won't make the distance. Hipwood marks and will surely convert.
A bit of wriggle room if you can kick this.
He makes no mistake.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
The Lions are really taking it to them today. Good ruck work. Pendlebury, Berry, popped up out of nowhere. Cameron with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Lions absorbs the pressure. Was he taken high?
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
They'll bide their time. Adams is hard to beat one-on-one. They'll take the patient approach. Quality delivery by foot. McStay kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
He's off. Coleman to bring it in. McCreary, he can make them pay royally. Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
The Lions can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Away he goes. Starcevic goes towards half-back. Bailey fumbled it like a cake of soap. Danaher, Neal. This is exciting footy.
You have to bounce it once in a while.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Elliott dishes it off. Adams. He hasn't struck that well at all. Leaves it behind. Andrews runs onto it. Terrific forward pressure. Rich, Answorth. And they're away. McCluggage. That's going to hurt. It's 50. Just has to hit a target. DeGoey gets back and should repel. He'll be sore in the morning. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. No easy exit. Elliott. That's good vision. Quaynor. Some indirect ball movement here. McCreary! Great hands there. Kicks to centre wing. Lipinski can keep it moving. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Looking to get it down there quickly. McStay lays it off. Hoskin Elliott. Good tackle. Myercheck. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Desperate defence. Manages to get off a handball. Lyons runs onto it. Payne. He's generally a good kick. Had to get it out. Danaher. Berry. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
A fine passage of play. Didn't get the finish it deserved.
Away he goes. Quaynor heads wide with the kick in. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Picking their way through. DeGoey takes the logical option. Maynard. His field kicking is normally first rate. Elliott. That's an aggressive handball. Dacos. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Andrews read it like good defenders do. The Pies forcing them out wide. Adams within range can make them pay. Goes laterally. McStay is so strong one-on-one. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Payne! Strong grab. What a hand pass. The Lions should be able to clear now. Throws it on the boot. Gunston. This deserves a goal. Adams showing why he's such a good defender. I've liked his game today. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. To no one in particular.
Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
The ball will be tossed back in near the 50.
I wonder if either coach might think about putting the clamps on here. Both sides are scoring very easily.
McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. DeGoey met solidly, read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. They've coughed it up. He'd like that one again. He's besieged. Crisp. They've put themselves under pressure. Neal. The Lions look to be coming home strong. McCluggage. Delightfully done. Lions. Going at his first, and he's got it.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Pies really need to respond now. McInerney is giving him a bath. Neal, Starcevic, they're playing with purpose and poise. Zorko charges onto it. It's a tough game. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Neal chops it off. Starcevic, that could be a goal-saving tackle.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
The Pies might be able to start something. Hoskin Elliott. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Cameron. Kicks laterally. Noble. Good vision there. Pendlebury. The clock is the enemy now. McCreary. Some people can't kick that far. Adams. Key contest coming up. You could see what he was thinking. Payne leading by example. The Lions are playing some great footy. By hand. He doesn't waste many. McCluggage. Well done. Knew the tackle was coming.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Can they keep the footy this time? McStay on centre wing has marked. And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play. Onto the non-preferred. Who's front and centre? Rich. The Lions playing like winners. The kick is precise. You can see their confidence growing. Loose ball on centre wing. Starcevic collects the half volley. Sets a task for the forwards. Good disciplined defence. Zorko goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
They gave him too much latitude on that occasion and were lucky the kick was a poor one.
Away he goes. Moore with the footy. Oh no, what's he doing? The Lions are bringing great energy. Lipinski runs onto it. Howe. He ran into a brick wall. This is promising. He's wrapped up.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Lions are finishing with a wet sail. That's a strong mark. Gunston. It's a goal.
They're having a real purple patch and making it count on the scoreboard 4 in a row.
The Pies are really pushing uphill now. McInerney punches it out of the ruck. McCluggage. He'll feel that one. Starcevic. Good penetration on the kick. Hipwood. Can he think his way through it? Lions. It's a hot footy. Had some assistance. Danaher lurking menacingly. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
The Pies haven't thrown the towel in. Maynard has found some space. The Lions guarding the corridor. Honours the lead. Towards the boundary line. Manages to find a teammate. The Pies might need plan B soon. That is very charitable. Bailey. That's not his best effort.
Lost his radar there.
He's completely shanked it.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Seizes the moment. They can smell victory. Hoping for a big contested grab. It's been that kind of day for them. Sees an opportunity and plays on. The Lions finishing strongly. Danaher gives the handball away. Neal, he's done brilliantly. Quaynor, ever reliable. Maynard, what can they generate? Elliott, the Pies, under great pressure. Towards the goal mouth. Moore with the intercept mark. Goes wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Uses the non-preferred. The kick was ill-directed. Terrific tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. McInerney had his measure today. Neal, Zorko.
A free for in the back. This to seal it.
Kicking for his first. Moore is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Can they get something going? Pendlebury! Takes the safe option. Maynard. I don't think he meant to smother it. Pendlebury. Quaynor. He's got support. Crisp. Clever handball. Sets up a foot race. Elliott has pushed into space. Delivers a long ball. McCreary. Cops some unwanted attention. Hoskin Elliott. Can he be the fire starter? McInerney got in the way. Crisp. Desperate to win it back. Ginnivan.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
It's a poor kick. Adams intercepts. Moving the footy laterally. Elliott. That one was always his. Hoskin Elliott has it within range.
If they're to have any hope, this simply must be a goal.
Not good off the boot.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
McStay wins it back. Great mark. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Neal can take some time and find the right option. He's hit up the lead. Goes long. Hipwood has a vice-like grip. The Pies are chasing tail. Gunston gets his kick despite the heat. Bailey wins the contest hands down.
No way back for them if this goes through.
Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
You had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Lions clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Cameron with a deft tap. Pendlebury. How will the umpire see this? McInerney. They're huffing and puffing. Dacos takes an excellent grab. Careful with the kick. That's not a mark. Maynard. Blasts away. Rich mops that one up. Dunkley. Starcevic. The Lions looking ominous. Berry. Crisp. He'll be sore in the morning. He put himself in the line of fire. Dacos absorbs the pressure. He's had little impact so far. It's amounted to nothing. What a game he's having. Pendlebury. A bit of a panicked handball. He's given it straight to the opposition. Gunston takes a beauty. Searching kick. Hipwood read it well and claims the mark. Howe chops it off. Attracted a crowd. In the back pocket. Goes for territory. He's set upon.
It's a hot footy today.
Goes with the check side. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
Kicking at his first.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Quaynor tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Moore fumbles it. Rayner, look at the distance on that hand pass. He's got one already. Will this be number 2?
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Away he goes. Quaynor brings it back in. Danaher couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Dacos doing the grunt work. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
He completely miscued that.
Doesn't often waste it. Starcevic judged the flight well. They're irrepressible at the moment. McCreary. He's stopped in his tracks. Lions. Zorko fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The Lions look like scoring every time they go forward. Cameron showing his skills. Pendlebury. This is great pressure footy. Starcevic. He's missed.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some reward soon.
Quaynor brings it back in. Dacos is hard to beat one-on-one. Out wide with the kick. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Crisp. Not a lot of positives today. Danaher got a fist in. Cameron hunting the footy. Knew where the help was. McCreary. He's caught. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. McInerney is giving him a bath. Pendlebury, desperate defence. Knew he was going to get crunched if he took possession. Can anyone take a mark? Noble wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Probing ball. Crisp. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Starcevic making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dunkley. He's under close attention. Great tackling technique there. McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. McCluggage, good kick. Zorko appreciates that delivery. They've got winners all over the park. A rare turnover and welcome respite. What's he got on offer? Almost an accidental intercept. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their men. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Pies can't take a trick at the moment. Cameron gets his hand to it. De Goey, he's run into trouble. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, that's a bruising tackle. We will do it all again. McInerney, the winner there. Cameron with a creative tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Crisp, not a lot of space to work with. Dunkley didn't need to be asked twice. Starcevic. He's everywhere at the moment. They're a pleasure to watch. To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
It's just about time for them to celebrate. What a performance this has been. Cameron wins it. Pendlebury. Elliott just shoveled it out. Crisp getting their handball game going. McStay, poor decision making there. He'll be annoyed by that. Chips to halfback. Rich. The Pies have no answers. Starcevic. Bit of a nothing kick. Hoskin Elliott intercepts on centre wing. Playing for pride now. That's an impressive mark. In the middle, Pendlebury. It's a hot footy. Elliott. Met solidly. Almost full time. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Cameron gets his hand to it. Pendlebury should be in the votes today. It's a goal!
The streak's been snapped at 7 in a row, but it's a long way back.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. McInerney wins it down. McCluggage fighting hard, and they're away. Murphy is calm in a crisis. De Goey can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He's got two already. Bailey couldn't quite. Knew the tackle was coming. Maynard accepted the invitation. Moore, Murphy, Pendlebury. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Dacos had his name written all over it. Incisive handball. Maynard kicks to half forward. They must tidy up their kicking. Ignoring the corridor for now. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Rich can run and carry. Time to measure the kick. Danaher felt the pressure there. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. Who was he aiming for? Quaynor. That sloppy play. The Pies with a chance here. Had more time than he thought. Good handball. Adams. This is much better. Mitchell. That'll work. Towards half forward with the kick. The Lions have all the answers. That could come back to bite. They've turned it over. Crisp. They cannot keep him quiet. That's a bit of a waste. That'll be play on. Answorth thought his way through it. Rich got the handball away. Turned over. He's so good in close. Lipinski. Hoskin Elliott has a way of drawing the footy.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here. He'd like to have that one back.
He's got an option in the centre square. Needed to be clean and wasn't. McCluggage wins a hard ball. They're moving the footy quickly. McCarthy is a real pocket rocket. They've got enough time for one more here. Who can get the clearance? Neal reads the tap well. Terrific tackle.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Dacos. The Lions are premiers. They had to come from behind at three-quarter time to do it. This is an instant classic. What a game.